So, I'm currently working pretty hard on my Sonic and the Black Knight review, and since I always come up with new gags for it, it might take another 1 or 2 days for it to come out. So I'll give you this video about a neat little game I found yesterday to compensate for it. The game we're gonna take a look at today is called 20XX, and the first thing you think of when you see this game's name is Mega Man. And this is exactly what it is inspired by. The two playable characters Nina and Ace also look like X and Zero respectively. When you start up the game, you land in this little hub area, in which you can either change your playable character, choose the game mode you want to play, look at the leaderboards, or buy some upgrades for your next run of the game. All in all, this is a neat little place which is not confusing to go through and does its job pretty well. Let's get to the main selling point of this game, the gameplay. And as soon as you start moving, you'll notice that this game doesn't only look like a Mega Man X game, it also plays exactly like it. If you played Mega Man X, you feel right at home with these controls. You can jump, shoot, charge these shots and dash. But at least to me, it feels like this game is way more fluid than the games it was inspired by. This must be because of this game's amazing animation. The characters move fluidly and it makes them feel alive, so great job on that. The game also runs on a constant 60 FPS, never dipping in any shape or form. Nina is this game's X and plays exactly like he does. She can charge her buster shots for more damage, but just spamming the shoot button is way better than charging the attacks because the bosses don't have invincibility frames after every shot like in the X series. So spam the shit out of that shoot button. Ace is this game's Zero, so he wields his blade in a 3-hit combo. But unlike Zero, he does not have a big delay after his 3rd hit, so he can pretty much spam his blade combos as much as he wants. Out of these two characters, I like playing Ace more, because his blade does more damage than Nina's buster and using him is just more fun to me. But let's stop comparing these two games and get into the things that make this game unique. The biggest difference is that this game is a roguelike, so every stage you go to is randomly generated. Think games like Rogue Legacy or Bloodborne's Chalice Dungeons. But even though the stages are randomly generated, they always have great level design and are never something I'd call unfair. Hard, yes, but never unfair. But this can sometimes cause weird difficulty spikes. You can breeze through the first stage with no effort at all, then get completely annihilated in the second stage and then again breeze through the third one. I also noticed that the sky themed stages always seem to be the hardest of all the stages. Both of the playable characters can have up to 3 boss powers with them, so unlike Mega Man you don't automatically get those powers, but you can choose after every boss fight what you want. You can either choose the boss power or some random stat boosts. Also, if you finish the stage within a certain time limit which is displayed at the bottom left of the screen, you get an extra chest with the goodies like stat boosts or money, so you can buy stat boosts in the randomly placed shops within the stages. After every boss fight you are shown 3 other bosses you can go to and fight, and you can choose which boss to fight first, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. So, the bosses. They are great, seriously. Every boss is completely different, requiring different strategies for every single fight. There are 8 of them, and with all of them being unique, no run is going to be boring. But there isn't just the normal game mode, there are also daily and weekly challenges which you can play to get onto the leaderboards. There's a boss rush, a speedrun mode, and a mode in which you can set the game's random seed to your liking. The game is not made to tell a story. It is made for you to have fun, nothing more, and that is what is lacking in today's gaming industry. Of course, the great story is also a good thing, but most of the time the gameplay suffers for it. This game goes back into the 90s and it does it right. I have nothing but praises for this game, and the best part, it's still in early access. Normally this isn't a good thing at all, but with an early access game being this polished, I cannot wait for the final product. The developers are very passionate about this game, even having implemented a timer on the title screen to show you when the next update arrives. They update this game like every 2 weeks, which is amazing. If you want something great to play or just want to recover after buying Mighty No. 9, play this game. This is what Mighty No. 9 should have been. $15 might seem like a pretty high price for a game like this, but this game is totally worth this price of admission, I guarantee it. That's it for this video. Expect my Black Knight video on Tuesday, it's gonna be a great one. Until then, see ya!